Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you guys are new, hit that notification and subscribe button. For all you guys, come here for Warpath, tips and tricks, all of the best content and video recording. Stay tuned, guys, because you're in the right place. Welcome back, everybody, to another Warpath video. Today, we have some of the update notes. I was going over them again, and it was about the power grade system because I had quite a few questions. I know the other day after the video that I did about the update, I had particular questions about the way that this was being calculated in the buffs. And over here, as you can see, they have listed the unit power, the modification power, and the parts power. So I understand those three are very relevant to a unit. But in the notes section specifically, as you can see right here, or let's hope you can see, let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you guys. So right here, as you can see, it says that the power grade is calculated by the power of each unit. There are 10 grades altogether based directly on the power of units. Satisfying the conditions for the power grade earns you additional buffs. That makes sense because right here, all of these requirements, the firepower, the durability, and the penetration depth or armor depth, or so forth and so on, earn you an additional buff. I thought the buff was going to be more like towards like battle, like attack or durability or like some buff for battle or whatever, but it seems that most of this is collection speed, production, research speed, training speed. So those are the buffs that they have. And then most of these requirements are being met by the modifications you put on, the parts you put on, and also leveling up the unit from like T1 to T2, T3, which is like 0 to 120 and so forth and so on, right? Okay, that's obvious. We all get that. But right here, if you guys see, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know or can figure this out, please leave a comment down below because I'm still trying to figure this one out. But it says commander kills made will be converted into the new power grade system. Commander kills made will be converted into the new power grade. All data from the old system where commander kills corresponded to a unit power rank from 1 star to 6 stars will be converted to a new power grade. I'm still exactly trying to figure out what that's saying. Because when you talk about the stars were relevant to the unit because you upgraded them by assembling or merging multiple units. So I don't see how kills correlate to that at all. And then beneath it says combat drill events where commanders earn points through enemy kills, which we know that is kill event, will now be optimized to account for the new power grade system. So are you saying like you only get points for certain, I guess, power? Saying like it has to be a 5 or above to get points for the kill event. It can't just be just like a feeding yourself a T1 troop that is irrelevant or something, because they already gave difference in points for different units and stuff. And so yeah, I have still been trying to figure out this power grade, and I thought I'd be able to come with something pretty relevant or whatever, but I don't know. I'm pretty stumped about the how kills are relevant to this, because I can't see anywhere on any of the screen where kills have anything to do with that. I do, however, like the new screen when you are outside of your base and you click on army. Before, when you clicked on this, it was just pretty much to change it out or to whatever. Here now they give this really nice screen, so they have your commanders that you have on them, their buffs and stats. The remove button isn't really big, like right in the middle right here, it's up here, but then it lists a bunch of your stats. So it shows you what your firepower, your durability, your penetration, your extra thick armor, how many units you have, like I have 3, whether or not it's deploying or not, and you know, you can deploy straight from here, so you can quickly get something else and deploy it, and you know, rapidly change or whatever. So a nice little update to that screen, because before it was kind of bland with just pretty much decommissioning and then, you know, deploying it back out from a different unit. So I like that update. I like the new graphics overlay with that. But as far as the power system, it didn't really add anything other than, like we talked about, research buff, production buff, and training buff. Which training, I mean, if you're in the middle of war, I guess training some super heavies that would take a long time would be kind of good. But for the average person, I think a lot of people would have liked a lot of additional buffs for like the attack or durability or penetration or something specific, so that they could really get some value out of ranking up additionally their troops or whatever. But that's kind of how the cards fell, and that is the new power grade system. So yeah, you guys leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the power grade system. If you think it's helping, hurting, didn't really do anything. I mean, a lot of people can't stand the Roman numerals that are just kind of hanging right here. They look weird, and you know, you pull it out here or whatever, and it will kind of show you right here beneath it. Sometimes when I'm attacking ravens or whatever, and the life of the unit goes down, its health bar, this will change. This will go from a 9 to a 8 to a 7, so it is kind of relevant to that. It will drop down as it goes. So like if your unit is, you know, half health or something like that, your power grade system is not going to show it as being a 9. It's going to be relatively lower. They did do a couple more things that are kind of small or whatever. I wouldn't really call them too big of updates, but I was talking with somebody today, and we were going over Randall Miller, and the fact that, you know, because I was thinking he would definitely go for infantry or whatever, but they were talking about using him for lights. Let me see if I have a light right here. So I don't have one built up, but I do have some lights right here. So because this one does not take 4 personnel, it takes only 3, you're able to get 8 total units on a 27 barracks. So that's 8 units out on the field on a light, right? And the attributes of this one, the load time is 2 seconds, so really fast on the fire. So because of that, because of the fast pace firing and the amount of units, the only other thing that has the most amount is infantry, because it's just 1 for 1. So you know, you have 24 out there, so it is what that is. But Randall Miller, he has this load speed boost, so whenever his bar goes up, right, his bar goes up, and he's gonna fire this for 4 seconds of an increased buff. But it also has a passive skill that will be used continuously, just as a base stat to your unit, and you're going to have 10% load speed boost for that. So, you know, if you already have a unit that's fast and you're loading in more and more and more, you know, you're going to have rapid fire. Now, of course, infantry and machine guns are going to have the most fire per second, but lights, as far as tanks are concerned, could definitely benefit from this, because you're literally going to get a whole nother round of shots in that 4 seconds, just because of the boost or whatever. And then you also have a lot of firepower and damage attack gain, so 35% pounding away at it. So Randall Miller would be really good on some light tanks, either with Guardian or like my favorite would be Bloody Mary, because she carries a troop speed gain of 10%, making them super fast, 70 plus kilometers an hour. And then it can heal as well, so that way you can heal in the field by bouncing back and forwards to try to fire off for those. So anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Some of the things we were talking about today with some of the guys about how Randall Miller can be used. I don't believe anybody has him maxed yet, but it would be good to see him maxed. If anybody has some footage or some screenshots of him maxed or whatever, or in action, you can send them to me and I'll post your name and also the content onto a page, because we would all love to see Randall Miller in full action with his expertized unlocked skill for 8 seconds firing off. That way it looks super cool. But yeah, those are the two things that I kind of had pending from the update that I wanted to talk to you guys about, which was the power grade system, so hopefully you can help me out there, and also about the application of Randall Miller, the new commander. And so yeah guys, anyway, till next time, leave a like, leave a comment. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time guys. Peace.